I truly believe this. I feel I could have single-handedly started the AMC MOASS, okay, because I had the ideas that would scare the living shit out of Ken Griffin. I have the ideas that no more fuckery could happen. I have the ideas, I really do. I have the ideas that we would have dealt from strength, we would have dealt from leverage, and Gary Gensler would have had no choice but to acknowledge evidence, if it was assuming allegedly I would find it, regarding synthetics, regarding anything that stinks, you understand? Anything that's rotten in Denmark. Anything that would have been found, I would have made sure Gary Gensler would have acknowledged it, would have seen it, and probably would have been forced to do his job. But unfortunately, as I said in my last video, it's not the thinking of the majority of the AMC apes and retail investors, and not just in AMC, across the market, on many, many places. It's just people have gotten to a point, I really feel this way, they accept the corruption, they accept that Wall Street is, I'll say it's alleged, but is not fair, and they just want the crumbs. That's it. They could get into a play, wet their beak, make a little bit of money, and take profits. That's it. That's all they want. You know, see, Apefather wants the whole bakery. I want what Ken Griffin has. That's what I want. But a lot of people don't think that way. They don't have that mentality. So I can't force people to think like me. I always say, think big or go home. I live by that. But not everybody lives like that way. Some people say, hey, if I could jump into a play, make a quick G, jump out, or in some cases even less, a couple of hundred, I'm happy. I remember one time John Wick Snippet, not to break his chops. I remember one time he said he made $30 on a play or something. He's like, I made $30 today. And you know what? And he sold. And then, you know, the whole mentality, like he said, is any which way you look at it, if you're up, hey, that's better than being down. And even though I agree with that assessment, I do. Okay, it's always better. Listen, it's always better to be up than to be down, especially when you're down a large amount of money. So I understand that. But I saw a bigger picture with AMC. I saw something that was life-changing wealth, generational wealth, huge, huge, once in a lifetime opportunity. That's the way I viewed AMC. And I thought that I was basically not the only one. I thought that many millions of people felt the same way, but I changed my opinion. I feel most people don't look at AMC that way. They don't. They don't. And this was exactly what Ken Griffin wanted. He wanted to beat down the apes. He wanted to beat down the retail investor. He said it. He actually said it. I saw him in an interview saying how he uses psychological tactics to beat you down, meaning the retail investor. And even one time someone asked him, do you feel if someone went up against you in the stock market, they use the analogy of a grandmother. They're like, if some grandmother wanted to put her money in the stock market, does she have a chance to win? Does she have a chance against you? And he used the analogy, hey, it's like saying if I went up against Tiger Woods, would I win? You see what I'm trying to say? That's how cocky and that's how confident that SOB is, Ken Griffin. But I realize why he's so cocky and why he's so confident. Because he's dealing with people who do not have the courage and who do not have the balls to face him. So that's it. The stock market has become his Disney World, and that's exactly where he took all of his employees at Citadel to Disney World. 10,000 of them. He paid for all expense trip. It became, the stock market became his Disney World. You know, every time people are buying on all these payment for order flow platforms, Ken Griffin makes money, Citadel makes money, which includes Robinhood, Webull, TD Ameritrade, E-Trade, just to name a few. Charles Schwab, I could go on and on and on. And that's it. He turned Wall Street into his Disney World. And, you know, we're just tourists. We're tourists. That's it. And I wanted to change that. I wanted to fight the system. But you could only be as strong as your weakest link. That's what I said in my previous video. And that's it. So that's why I kind of changed the way I think. I would be very happy at this point if I could get my money back at AMC. We're going to have a great week. I feel that way next week. I can't say it for certain because I don't have a crystal ball, but I feel confident that there are good things coming. I feel confident that based on that I lowered my cost average, based on a lot of good things that are in the works, that I could potentially get my money back in a respectable profit. And then that's it. Like I said, will I still play the stock market? Yes. But moving forward, I'm going to play it a lot smarter. I'm not ever going to put a tremendous amount of money in one play. That will never happen again. That was it. It was only AMC. That will never ever happen to me again for the rest of my life on planet Earth. I will never do that again. I just feel more comfortable throwing money I don't care about, money I could afford to lose, $500, $1,000, $1,500, small money into a play, preferably something that's priced, low enough where that small amount of money could make me a significant profit, like something that's a penny stock or something. And I was doing very well with them. I was doing very well, and I just like that system. I really, really like that system. I think I'm going to be switching to that if you want to know the truth. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that I won't buy, like I own GameStop. I'm not saying I won't buy other plays. I will, but primarily I think that I'm just going to play around with something where I could turn a quick profit. I'm not risking money that basically money I could afford to lose, and I won't lose sleep over it. And that's it. But I got it. First step one, get my money back with AMC. That's and preferably make a profit. This video is not financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. This video is not legal advice. I'm not an attorney. This video and all my videos are for entertainment purposes only. The one and only Apefather in the house, baby. Wow!